Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV, looking at more items and additions in patch 7.5. This time, once again, to PvP. We're looking at the level 15 reward, the Little Blue Viking, as part of Series 11's Milestone. You have until the 8th of September to actually get this done, because there'll be another series on the 8th of September, Series 12, which is a lot shorter than the other series. You can do any of these milestone activities by doing any PvP in the game. It doesn't have to be ranked, it doesn't have to be crystalline conflict, it can be frontline, anything you like, rival wings. Sometimes waiting for the weekend is the best for community events, that kind of thing. But the level 15 reward is the Little Blue Viking, and it says formerly red and vicious. Obviously a really interesting reference there to rival wings. And yeah, this for me was on page 15. This is my 562nd minion, and this is what the text says. It says, summon your little blue Viking minion, formerly red and vicious. This automaton was deployed in Astragalus campaigns until it was inevitably incapacitated by adventurers. While such units are often damaged beyond repair, this example proved salvageable, and it was repurposed as an escort, rather. Formerly red and vicious, it is now possessed of a calm temperament, so it's calmed down a bit. And the hidden text, if you highlight over the patch, which you can do for any minion or mount in the game if you didn't know, it says, I borrowed this arena Viking for you to demonstrate a few spells. A quote there of Martin relating to the Blue Mage questline. So this then is what the minion looks like. So upon summoning, you will notice it's quite a tall minion. It's not the smallest mammoth in the world, and I'm surprised it took this long to get these, quite honestly. Pretty cool. I would like to see a red version of this in the future, because now we've got the blue one, I kind of want a red one, so hopefully that's something that will happen. He's got a little axe, he's got a little shield, and you might have seen his idle animation there where he swings his axe. And if we go up close and personal to the minion model, you'll see that he's wearing that big sort of jacket. I've never really noticed that they're wearing a jacket before, I'll be honest. Those big sort of spindly robot legs, the big helmet there, and the enormous axe, which you certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end if this guy was full size, with the mammoth eyes there sort of blinking, which have a slight bit of luminosity, so his eyes will pierce through the darkness if it's nighttime, and a big golden shield, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the texture quality is as to be expected. Probably not the most flashy minion that you could ever get, but a great one to add to our collection, and I didn't want to miss out on it personally. So a lot of people are probably in the same boat. They want to do PvP up to the minion, get the minion, and then they're probably done, depending on whether or not they like the new glamour, which of course we'll showcase in another video upcoming. I've just got to do a little bit more PvP, so that's a bit more of a grind I need to do, probably on streams. Need a pet collection title on your character, such as Mammotheer here, and if you put that title on your character from collecting minions, you can use a handover emote to get the minion to come over. And I don't know what mammoths eat, actually, probably just like screws and bolts and stuff, but he will feed from your hand. And a pet emote does nothing, and a poke emote will get him to do his idle animation, which you probably saw earlier, where he swings his axe. He's not very happy about being poked, as I would imagine I wouldn't be either. It's a cool minion. It's not really too much to write home about. Unless you're a collector of minions, you're probably not going to be massively into this. It seems strange that it's taken so long for them to put this in. I thought they would have done these much earlier, quite honestly. I do want a red version, maybe some other recolors. And it would be cool to get some minion versions of other, like, rival wings. You know, especially the robots and things. That would be really cool. But yeah, just another addition to our collection, and not one of the worst rewards from PvP, but certainly one that definitely acts as a bit of a stepping stone, in my opinion, on the way to getting the glamour. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, and if you've collected this yet, and if you've done any PvP, and hopefully this has given you an idea of if you want to do any PvP or not. So anyway, much love. More videos on the way from 7.5 onwards as we try to look at everything we physically can. That's the purpose of this channel, to provide news and showcases. So hopefully that was helpful. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.